I'm sure most of you already know, but Google Maps is nowhere to be found in iOS 6. Apple decided to create their own maps and ran into a few problems and left a lot of people very disappointed. Luckily, our friends at Sparkling Apps have come to the rescue. Their newest app, Sparkling Maps, brings Google Maps back to your iPhone. When you first launch the app, you'll notice that it will quickly find your location, as long as you allow location services, obviously. But you can quickly hit the little find, arrow button there to locate you if it doesn't know where you are already. And then, as you can see, you've got basically your old Google Maps program right back on your iPhone if you've got iOS 6. No longer do you need to use Apple's mapping program that people have some issues with. So again, you've got your map view, you've got satellite view, you've got the hybrid view. Some of their nice features is obviously you can search just like Google for anything. Say we want Apple Store, type that in, and it's gonna find one there. Okay, so you can click on it. There's the Apple Uptown Store. And you can go and zoom in like you normally would. One nice feature about this is the people that are missing Street View. Now you can easily just hold down on a location. I think you need to get zoomed in here more. There we go. And it's going to load up Street View for you. And you can see you've got a nice street view. You can move up and down the road with the arrows as usual. It's kind of delayed on my screen capture thing, but when I don't have that running, it's a lot quicker. So we'll exit out that. Some of the other nice things is they have an options menu up at the top where you can search for restaurants, ATMs, hospitals, the post offices, gas, supermarkets, trains, airports, parking, etc. So you just click on, gas stations, and it's going to load it up. And you can see there's all the list of nearby gas stations around here. Now, one of the things that you do have to know is that, this is obviously reliant on data, so you do have to have an internet connection for this to work, but it doesn't have to be a fast internet connection. It's actually a pretty quick app as is. This little person's button, if you click that, it'll drop, a blue or a purple arrow, next to your blue dot, and you can just push that arrow button and it goes right into Street View there. And you can also grab it and drag it around and put it to wherever you want to go and get a Street View from wherever. So that's cool. But one of the biggest things is turn-by-turn directions. So you switch over to the directions button here, type where you want to go. Let's say Mall of America. Alright. So for whatever reason, my screen capture thing doesn't record sound, so you're not going to be able to actually hear the turn-by-turn navigation. But as you go through, you can swipe through and actually see the directions up on the screen as, a lady's reading them out to you, which is pretty cool. However, there is some issues with the turn-by-turn navigation, that it doesn't work completely all of the time. The developers have assured that they've released an update to it, and just waiting on Apple to approve that. But as soon as that happens, it should work pretty well. Okay, let me just see if I can make it kind of fail here. We'll type in Apple and see where it takes us. Yeah, so see, it's taking us back to the Mall of America. You can't really exit out of it unless you exit the app. We ran into some issues looking at this, but for the first time, it worked pretty well. And like I said, we just got to wait for the update to come out. But try it. Apple again, see if it'll do anything. Nope. So, again, it doesn't really matter. You just got to back out and restart the app if you cancel your directions and decide something else. But again, this is called Sparkling Maps, and it's developed by Sparkling Apps. It's a great deal. It's only 99 cents, so go check it out today.